This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant? Whew.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
So a man takes out a woman to a cheesecake factory, and the woman has refused to get out of the car.
No, just go. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Okay.
Are you're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is
Guys, what would you be your honest reaction in this situation? You take a woman out to the cheesecake factory, and then he trying to open the door, and then she just want to get out of the car because apparently she set certain standards. There are places that she can go to on the first day. There is certain type of treatment that she expects you to from you. On her first date, she is expecting that you're going to impress her. Even when you don't have the money, she expects that you're gonna impress her. Show much like, okay, yes, I can do this. Maybe that's the situation here.
the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Oh, okay.
Okay. So
Yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date? Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. Look at,
I like the fact that they are having a dialogue, but she's not even looking at him, she's looking at the camera. She's looking at, because for the purpose of our video, it's more important for her to get the video than to have a dialogue with him to see what he did wrong.
when you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I
At the
went
Cheesecake
into this
Factory?
date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
And then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on a first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least, you know.
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, like, even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay,
I
yeah,
don't know
and
you.
I
yet.
can respect that. I can respect that. When I got to your apartment to pick you up,
And I'm just wondering, why are they both talking into the camera? Like, they are not talking to each other, because when you're talking to each other, you'll be facing each other, like, and then you're talking to each other. But like, they're having a conversation with the camera. She speaks in the camera, he speaks in the camera. It's not a conversation. I get maybe this wasn't the real thing. Maybe it's sort of scripted. Okay, let's make a video about this topic. Maybe it's like that. That's the only thing that can explain. But how do you have a conversation with a girl that is not even looking at you? Already you can see that there's no way she's gonna respect you because you don't command attention, you don't command whatever ABC you want to think of. But there is everything wrong with this video.
You didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. Just we're not
Again,
maybe
I don't
we're not
know
there.
yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
but
I got myself
there's
all made
nothing
up.
wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay. Well, look at
I mean,
my plan where we were gonna go originally.
see, now that's where we should have went. All right, right there. Call
See-
him. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See,
I
I
know you
specifically
didn't.
told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 a.m. At 4 p.m. Right?
Mm.
And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs.
I understand.
For an hour, right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment.
And
That is not possible.
and that's why I'm saying, I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice fancy restaurant as Aria, especially if I'm paying for the whole thing, which I'm still willing to do.
I
I
mean-
would have been.
For a bit, I was on the guy's side, but the moment he says it's the first time he wants to go to the woman's place, he wants to that just had me like, guys, let me see in the comment section.
But if we're late, I mean, I told
we
you
weren't
twice.
late. It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot
I mean,
and waiting for a reservation.
we can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, like, the
No.
equivalent to that? I mean,
I
you
literally
don't
just said-
understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I will die. That's
Okay.
embarrassing.
By yourself, you do go to even places that, by yourself. Of course, you have these standards that are ridiculous, that don't make sense. But by yourself, you do certain things that,
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that. I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So